What's up everybody, welcome back to the Terrier Owner YouTube channel. Josh here with TerrierOwner.com. We got Luna out as always as well. And we have a little bit of a fun video for you guys today. Today's video is going to be all about the top 10 things that are known to scare a Jack Russell Terrier. So if you've been curious what may be scaring your Jack Russell Terrier, if they can even get scared at all, stick around because this video is for you. And for those of you who are new to the channel, this channel is specifically designed to help new Terrier owners, or more specifically Jack Russell Terrier owners, to help you learn more about your dog breed, learn how to take care of them in the best fashion possible, and have some fun while doing it. So if that's you, be sure to give me and Luna one of those thumbs up on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification button so you are notified every Sunday when the new videos come out. And never forget to head over to TerrierOwner.com to check out the blog. But for now guys, let's go ahead and dive into those top 10 things that are known to actually frighten this fearless dog right here. We're starting right now. All right guys, so I want to emphasize one thing real quick before diving into all 10 of the things that scare my Jack Russell Terrier, and what I think is probably scaring your Jack Russell Terrier, with one big fact about this dog, which is they are fearless. So to think of anything scaring them is kind of a little bit crazy. This dog is, known to be scared of nothing. They will chase down any animal in the yard. They will go up against any big dog that they see in the road. My Jack Russell here will, go paw to paw with my 100-pound dog without a problem. She is not scared of anything, but I have noticed along the way that there are some things that tend to startle her. So whether or not this is the exact things that scare your Jack Russell or not, I'm not really sure. I'm just giving you the information of what I have noticed to startle her or scare her, which I will emphasize one thing about all of the things, except for a few, they seem to have one thing in common, which is it's typically an abrupt noise or some kind of loud noise that tends to startle these dogs the most, which leads me directly into the first thing that I think scares my Jack Russell. She hates it, which is vacuums. She will go into her crate whenever we're vacuuming any of the rooms. She will run away. She hates it. She'll bark at it. Vacuums are one of the things that this dog despises. Again, I don't know if that applies to everybody watching. Leave some comments if it does. Let me know if you agree or disagree, but vacuums are definitely one of the things that Luna does not get along with very well. The second thing that Luna hates is tornado sirens. So we live in Illinois, and sometimes we get a tornado siren because it's an actual severe weather warning type deal, but we also get the practice or test sirens the first Tuesday of every month in the mornings, where they just sound off that siren for like 20 minutes and it's just going nonstop. She hates it. She howls with the pitch of the siren. She kind of runs around in circles frantically when it's going off. It's just a noise that she despises to hear. And I'm assuming that if you guys live in an area where the same kind of thing can be applied, that your Jack Russell may not like it either. And again, it's another one of those situations where it's abrupt change in the noise or frequency in their ears, which I think are some of the things that bother them the most. Maybe their awesome hearing or senses are heightened and those noises really get to them. But Luna here absolutely hates tornado sirens. Number 3, guys, and I would venture to say that this is common, but ever since she was a puppy, she has hated vehicles driving down the road, on walks, on runs, just being outside. It's never been her thing. Some people will say that if you socialize your dog more, they're around those situations even more often, such as more walks in an area where they're gonna see more vehicles could help. But every single time a car drives down the road and we're on a sidewalk, she will walk to the other side of my legs and kind of shield herself from it, bark at it. She has just never liked vehicles. I don't really have an explanation for that. It's not like they're making a ton of noise when they drive by, but something about those 4 tires spinning on a car and her being out on a walk has never sat right with her. So I'm actually curious about this one if it happens to you guys too, so be sure to leave a comment on this one as well down below. And on the same topic of things that scare this dog on walks, she has never liked people on bicycles. If somebody's just walking by, or even walking another dog, she'll get interested in the other dog or the people walking by, of course, but she's not acting in a manner that's scared. Bicycles are different. Again, it's those tires spinning or the noise they're making, but she has never liked people on bicycles. It freaks her out. She cowers between my legs on those walks. It's always a distraction. So if we're on a nice even cadence paced walk, the bicycle will throw that off and she'll get a little spooked every single time one of those drives by. And now reverting back to those tornado sirens, obviously the sirens don't go off every time you have a storm, but Luna is also not a fan of thunderstorms. The thunder, the lightning, any kind of the shaking. Anytime there is a loud storm, she likes to be in her crate. We also have skylights lights in a few of the rooms in the house where if it's raining very hard or very windy, it's noticeable or an audible noise of the rain hitting off of the glass. She hates it. She can't stand it. Spooks her. If we're in the room where her crate is at, or she can get to that room because I use a doggy gate in that room, she'll go lay in the crate with the door open. No problem. Her crate is kind of her safe space that she goes whenever she's scared, but thunder and thunderstorms are not her cup of tea. This one may surprise you guys a little bit, but the next one I have for you guys that I can tell actually makes her worried. I don't know if it's so much being scared, but you can see a difference in her body language when it's clear that I disapprove of something or I'm mad at her. So if she does something wrong and she can definitely sense that my attitude has changed towards her or that she's in trouble, she will kind of stand back, just stare at me. She'll sit in kind of that sit-up position where her front legs are kind of tucked under her butt, but she's sitting up completely properly. You can tell that she's worried about if my disapproval is super serious, how much trouble she's in, what has she done wrong, but it's kind of a good trait in my opinion that they are smart enough to kind of understand that they're in some trouble or that they did something wrong and that they have something to worry about if that's the case. You know, obviously you don't physically harm a dog in those situations, but if they've been disciplined in any fashion in the past, if it was, whether it was you using a lack of attention towards them or, you know, not giving them a treat in certain situations, if they didn't like it, they don't want to experience it again. And I can tell in those situations that she's a little bit scared of what did I do wrong or why are you mad at me kind of deal. My next one, guys, I think that this one probably applies to almost all dogs, but I didn't really know how scared she was of it until my son's birthday party not too long ago. But balloons are also something that scares the bejeebies out of Luna here. If they pop or if they're within floating distance, kind of just moving through the air in front of her, she hates it. She'll circle around them in circles. She'll bark at them. Not her thing. Anything out of the ordinary is kind of what it seems like scares these dogs, even though they can do plenty that would prove otherwise or that would prove that they're not scared of anything. But she is not a fan of balloons at all. And another one that I have heard other people say that their dog loves car rides, but Luna absolutely hates car rides. I think that this is one of those that your dog won't be scared of them once you socialize them to it more, or the more car rides that you do, the better it will get. I firmly believe in that. But the only times we've had to take her in a car so far, she has vomited each time in the car, she shakes when she's in a vehicle, and she whines terribly. She just doesn't stop whining. It takes me back to the day where she was put in her crate for the first time and she just howled and whined for it felt like hours. But car rides have never been Luna's thing. And this one here was actually from responses I got in a social media group, but Luna does good with this one. But a lot of people put that their Jack Russell, one of their biggest fears is nail clippings. Luna does not mind nail clippings at all. In fact, I should do it much more often than I do. The weather here has just been terrible. She hasn't been able to naturally file them down at all outside, but some dogs hate grabbing at their paw and actually going to clip their nails. Some dogs respond great to it. My lab is terrified of it, so I definitely understand that it could be one of those top fears that a dog would have, but Luna here is not that scared of it. This is another one of those examples where I'd love you guys to give your feedback down below. If your Jack Russell is terrified of nail clippings, how you handle it, what you do, because I've never had a problem with it, so I was kind of surprised to see people on social media rank that as one of their top things that scare their Jack Russell. And then you have the vet visits. What dog likes going to the vet, right? So the vet also would not be a spot where Luna would be very scared to go. It would be the car ride getting to the vet. And I would give you a recommendation that with these Jack Russells being as high strung as they are, as fearless as they can be, that if your dog does not like going to the vet or they get very scared when they do, I'd recommend using something like a soft muzzle when you go, just to make sure that there's no aggression or anything that takes place. But we also have mobile vets in our area that will come to your house. So Luna here doesn't necessarily have a problem with the vet. If anything, she likes anybody that will give her attention and treats. And the vets here always give them the Cheese Whiz treats or some, you know, peanut butter chewies. So she's never too scared of the vet, but she would hate the car ride getting there. And like I said, guys, I would love to hear your guys' feedback on all of these things that I've mentioned that Jack Russells are scared of. What Luna here is scared of. Is she weird? Is she normal? Is it the same things that your dog is scared of? Drop those comments down below. We love to hear from you. As always, guys, if you haven't heard me say it 1,000 times already, the thumbs up on these videos are the best thing you can do for me and Luna on this YouTube channel. It goes goes a long way for us getting seen by other people with Jack Russell Terriers to help them out. So be sure to give us that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you can always check out our newest videos. Hit that notification button so you're notified on Sundays when these new videos come out every single week. And in the same fashion that thumbs up helps us out on the YouTube, typing in terrierowner.com into your web address bar and browse around the blog, that helps us out dramatically as well. Get seen by more terrier owners on Google. So be sure to do that. Be sure to leave us the comments about your dog's biggest fears down in the comment section below. We appreciate you guys stopping by. We appreciate all of the subscribers so far, and we will see you guys in the next video. Take care.